name's Martin Stevens, and I'm a young motivational speaker, aspiring to be a great coach, and looking to help as many people in my community and in society as I can.
Martin, how did you get involved in the motivational speaking world?
It was just a matter of seeing various different issues and problems, and looking into myself and wondering whether I could help. You know, whether it was from people being made redundant or from the London riots, and seeing that there was cause for concern, and wondering whether there was anything that I could do to help. It's in my nature to try and help people, whether it is to give advice or just to listen. And I thought, well, you know, there's a lot more that I can give, and I just analysed and said, well, what's stopping me from giving? So this is how I came on this journey.
Who do you consider to be your niche or your target market?
I get this question asked quite a bit, and the response that I give is that I believe I can help pretty much almost anybody from the age 16 to 60. However, it's as unrealistic as it may sound, I believe I can do it. It's just a passion that I have, and I just try and help people to recognise who they are, what they're capable of, and how they can try and achieve their goals.
Tell me about some of the techniques that you use for people to achieve the goals you just mentioned.
Techniques vary from case to case. So, for example, for youngsters who may or may not know exactly what it is that they want to be in the near future, I would ask them certain questions and help them to analyse within themselves, you know, what is it that they're passionate about, what is it that they're good at, and this can be a good indication to help them see where it is that they might want to go, things that they may be able to do as a hobby or as a habit, that they can maybe turn into a profession, ideas that they have, maybe they can make some income out of that. And even if they don't know what it is that they're good at, then I say to them, okay, well, look at the type of things that people come to them for. Who, you know, what do their friends phone them up and say, can you help me with? Or who asks them for advice on a particular issue or a matter? If you're usually the person that people come to for something, that might be an indication to say, well, this is what I might be supposed to be doing.
You're there to guide. What has or who has inspired you to do what you do?
Well, good question. There's been a number of people that have been amalgamated to help me become who I am now. And they range from Dr. Miles Monroe, Zig Ziglar, even yourself, Vanessa Mclean. And I think one of the most regular and most influential is one whom I see on a regular basis. And he's Joseph Dawes. He's not only a motivational speaker, I call him or see him as a motivational teacher. He's also my pastor. And the things that he talks about and the way how he puts things across, it not only empowers you, but you're able to relate and see exactly what it is that he's talking about, because he's talking from experience. And there's been many others as well. The late Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, but even current ones still around now, Les Brown and Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy. There's so many motivational speakers out there, and they have their own unique niche, but they empower individuals. And what I love about this type of profession is that it's not a competition. It's more people working together to achieve social goals that will benefit the community and society on a whole.
I've had the opportunity to work with Les Brown. You mentioned him as one of the most current motivational speakers that inspires you. And his work has really impacted me in a large way. Hence, this is why I'm doing some of the things that I do. And meeting you recently, seeing you aspiring to be a speaker of that standing excites me greatly, and it also endorses and enforces the message that we're giving to the wider community. Les Brown says you've got to be hungry.
That's right.
What do you say?
Les Brown is absolutely right. You do have to be hungry, and it's about finding that passion that's within you. What do I say? I say whatever you do in life, just give it your best. And whenever you give your best, whatever happens will be for the best. And I believe that because one of my favorite books in the world lets me know that all things work together for good. And if you believe that all things work together for the good, then you'll be able to see that whatever comes your way, whether it be good or bad, you're able to draw from those experiences. So if it's a negative experience or a bad experience, then what can you learn from that? What lessons can be taken from it? Allow it to make you stronger. Learn from mistakes, your own as well as other people's. And of course, when you're successful, don't let it get to your head. Take it in humility, and again, just learn from it and grow. And success will surely follow.
Success will follow.